Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I remove my facial hair. Probably can't see it very well on camera because I do have like a lot of lights going on. But yeah, I'm really excited to film this video. To me it seems very straightforward, but I remember when I was first starting to like get rid of my facial hair, I was really scared to do so because I thought my hair would grow back thicker. I was super scared when I first tried it, but I just want to like tell any of you guys out there that are maybe on the fence about it, the only regret I have about removing my facial hair, like shaving it, is that I didn't do it sooner. So with that being said, let's just hop right into the video and get straight to it. So when removing my facial hair, I do 3 different methods. Obviously use tweezers. This is for anywhere around my eyebrow area. And then if I end up waxing or shaving some other parts of my face and I see like 1 or 2 little hairs that I somehow missed, I'll just use a tweezer to take those away. I usually rely on this like razor. This one is just by, I believe, Revlon, but you can get this at Walgreens, Target. You could order it on Amazon. I'm sure you've seen them a ton on YouTube. Any video that involves a woman shaving her face, they're like using this most of the time. No shade around that. This is like a super awesome tool. Like that's why so many people use it. But I do prefer waxing my upper lip and then my sideburns just because I want the hair to be gone from those areas the longest. These other places, like I don't mind shaving them because they grow back thin anyway, so I don't mind doing it every so often. I've heard that if you do wax your entire face and constantly tug over time, it could like cause your skin to sag. So that's why a lot of women decide to thread their entire face rather than waxing. Like my roommate including, she threads her face. I feel like that's a little too painful for me. Like I would rather just shave it off and then wax certain areas. So to wax my sideburns, I've been using the Sally Hansen wax strips. I have only been using this because I found it in my drawer and it surprisingly works really well. I cannot tell you when I bought this or why. So these are the small strips, and then the medium sized ones were like super thick. So imagine this but twice the width. That's like how big the medium one was, and that was perfect to remove my sideburn hairs. But these are the only ones I have left, so I'm just gonna use this today to get rid of the sideburns. But if you wanted to do something that was more on the zero waste kind of side, you could also make your own sugar wax at home. This is one that I have and I keep this in this little plastic container. I can link down below a tutorial that I followed on how to make sugar wax at home. The woman that is behind it explains the whole thing in so much detail. I love the way she filmed it. It's kind of just like relaxing, clean to see. But for me, since I have these wax strips, I'm just gonna go ahead and use these. Alright, so getting you a little closer. So of course you want to start off with a clean face. I do have some mascara because I put some on for the day. I also did not moisturize, and that will be our perfect base for waxing. So these strips are super cool because I don't have to like warm them up against my hands. I used to do that before with some other wax strips that I had in the past, but these ones you just peel right off and they're ready to go, friend. So yeah, there we go. So it's cool because like it looks like one, but you peel it off and you actually have 2. I think it's probably been like a week to maybe 2 weeks since I've like waxed this, so it does last a good amount of time. So for anyone wanting to wax their sideburns, it is a little scary because of course you don't want to ruin like the side of your face or how your hair like kind of swoops down. So my recommendation is just like put your hair up in a ponytail or just grab a hairband and pull it back, and then any hairs that are down here are the ones that you're obviously gonna wax off. For me it was a lot of hair, so I was a little hesitant at first, but once I did one side and I saw how clean it was, I did the other side so quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on this hairband. Woo! Ah yeah. Okay, so I'm pulling the hair back. I'm trying to figure out how I want to place this. The other one was so great because it was so thick. Just press down. And since my hair grows down like this, I'm pushing the wax down in the same direction as the hair growth, and then I'm going to be pulling up the opposite way. So 1, 2, 3. Wow! Close your eyes if this may be too gross for you. There's a lot of little ones right here. You probably can't see that, but you can definitely see these larger ones, and these were the hairs that I probably didn't remove the last time I waxed, but you know what, I don't really care. There we go, not too bad. I see a little bit of hairs right here, but I will deal with that later. So now we're gonna go off to this other side. As you can see, there's like these little hairs that I probably missed from last time, so totally up to you how much hair you wanna take off. So lift up. If I don't really know where I'm placing the wax, I'll like go down here like this just to make sure that the wax isn't like on the actual hairline, just right below. So rub down again, and then on 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. We see a lot of little hairs, and then we got like maybe a few big ones up here. But yeah, this is super, super dope. Leaves it pretty clean. One more of these strips left, which is so sad. So for my mustache, most of the hair grows right here on each end. So I'm going to be cutting one of these in half. And the hair is growing down, right? So, and then pull the opposite way the hair is growing. So 1, 2, 3. That was so not dramatic. Sometimes I like to go back in and see if the wax will pick up anything else. And I know waxing can like sound painful, but the more you do it, you guys, I feel like your face just gets immune to it, so it doesn't hurt as much anymore. All right, there we go. One more of these little stickies left. So I'm actually gonna cut this one in half too. Now thinking about it, I should have just cut this in half before peeling them apart, whatever. And I'm gonna use these to actually clean up the sides of my sideburns. So I'm gonna pull this hair up pretty much right against it. 1, 2, 3. It didn't get all the hairs. Sometimes if they're too small, the wax strip won't pick it up. So I'll just go back in with tweezers at that point. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Dope. Oh yeah, this is so cool. I love doing this. And at this point, since I waxed my face, plucking these hairs does not hurt at all. Like waxing definitely just numbed up everything. Works in my favor. All right, cool. And that's what I do with waxing. Super easy, straightforward. So now for the rest of my face, I'm gonna go ahead and use this little razor. Before starting, I like to moisturize my skin just so the razor's like nicely gliding over my skin. It's not tugging or anything. So I would say just grab any facial oil that you have. I'm just going to be grabbing the Superfood Facial Oil by Elemis. Facial oils are amazing for the skin anyways, so I just like to make sure it's like nicely pressed in. I don't like to add too much oil. Some of it will like build up on the razor and you're not going to be getting a very clean shave. So I like to put just enough. And with shaving, I don't do anything in particular, really. The only rule I have is just shave downwards. Just because if you shave against the hair, it could irritate it a little bit. I don't know if it could cause ingrowns, but I feel like you're more likely to going against your hair growth. Yeah, I just like to slowly go down. And something that you'll notice after shaving your face, if this is your first time doing it, is your skin is instantly going to feel a lot more smooth just because you're eliminating a lot of like your dead skin. Like my face just instantly looks brighter because you're removing all that dark hair. Yeah, so it feels so soft. Oh my god. I think one of my favorite things about removing hair from my face is that it creates such a soft, smooth base for makeup. Your foundation just looks like your skin. As you guys can see, I'm doing my forehead now. You know, be extra careful when you're removing each hair. You don't want it to look super clean or to look a little weird. So I like to take off like one little hair at a time when I'm going around. And then also just super careful when you're around your eyebrow. Tugging at your skin, like pulling it back, also helps a little bit just to get a nice close shave. Also, something that I forgot to mention is these little razors are great for removing that like little nose hair that can pop up. I know a lot of people don't even think about that, but I just love removing hair. It's like a weird thing that kind of relaxes me. Yeah, I like literally pull back my nose and then like slowly go up with this razor and just shave off little hairs. I say definitely be more careful with this part just because this hole is so small and it's like rounding up and this razor can be really sharp, so just be careful with cutting yourself. I have cut myself before, not super bad. It looked like a paper cut if anything. Just be super careful. I feel like this is like looking hella gross to some people, but this is what I do, okay? I'm being straight up right now. I'm a human, I'll grow hair. And that's that. If you have like longer hairs and stuff, you could also go in with like little scissors and then snap them out. Yeah, I would have to definitely do this off camera because I have to get in really close to my mirror. So yeah, I'm gonna do that off camera and then I'll be back. Alright you guys, and that is it for the video. That is how I remove my facial hair. Like I said, pretty straightforward. I hope you guys learned something from this video. So to clean up, I basically just wet my face a little bit, wiped it off with a paper towel. You could go ahead and put on a facial oil, or for me, since it's like pretty much nighttime, I'm just gonna put on my night cream and then call it a day. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up so I know to film more of these for you. And that's it for me. Love you a ton, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Bye!